What's up, everybody? Welcome to podcast. Now, I'm Alex. In this video, I want to talk about Ahsoka in Star Wars Battlefront 2. I want to talk about that I believe that she'll be the next hero coming to the game. I want to talk about kind of the rumors that have been going around for several months about her character and really where the future of these Star Wars heroes and villains are going to go. Because, we just obviously got Anakin, the chosen one, the final hero that we had seen of this past four, of this whole Clone Wars thing with Grievous, Obi-Wan, then Count Dooku, and then Anakin. Big times for Star Wars Battlefront 2, obviously putting these heroes and villains in the game. I think it's made the game a lot better because of it. All four of those heroes, are very, very cool, very unique. Most of them are very, very powerful too. I don't think Obi-Wan necessarily matches up to the rest of them, but really, really cool that we got them. But now the question is, what comes next in the future of Star Wars Battlefront 2? Now, you have to assume eventually they're going to get to Star Wars Battlefront 3, but Star Wars Battlefront 2 still has updates, still has people working on it, and it's still important that, and especially EA, it being a live service, the fact that you need to continuously put in updates to the game. That means new modes, which we'll eventually get in March, as well as hopefully a couple more heroes and villains. Now, people have wanted characters like Mace Windu, Qui-Gon Jinn, all these characters for a while, but a character that I've absolutely always wanted in this game, I think would be a fantastic addition and would really open the game up a little bit more, is to bring Ahsoka into the game. She is obviously a phenomenal character. Many people love her. Her coming into the Clone Wars TV show and also, the movie, it started out kind of rocky, but then she's definitely, honestly, become one of the greatest Star Wars characters ever. And that's a really, really high testament to the writing team and to everybody. The fact that she wasn't even, in the main installment movies, but that she has really become a fan favorite and obviously could be a very, very powerful character in the game if she comes out. Now, a couple months ago, late October, there were audio files that were found in the game for General Grievous that mentioned Ahsoka and Padme, and then many sites went with that those would be two characters that haven't been announced yet, but the fact that Grievous talks about them in the audio files, that they could be characters coming to the game. And again, bringing Ahsoka to this game is a no-brainer, and keeping with this Clone Wars theme, you can still do all of these characters, and I think there's enough room in there to do two more sets of heroes and villains, and it's Ahsoka and Padme, and then you have to pair them. But I think you can still do it with them being in that time period. Ahsoka, obviously, you would mimic her with the Clone Wars time period, and Padme, you would do the clone, late episode 2, maybe episode 3, and I think that'd be really, really cool. Padme would obviously be the shooter, and Ahsoka would have the lightsaber, and that would really lead to some awesome possibilities for the villain. Now, the villain, they could have a couple different people. I think with Ahsoka, it makes sense to do Ventress. I really, having two lightsabers, having another lightsaber villain would always be cool. But, having an Ahsoka and Ventress thing, I think that would be really, really different. It maybe wouldn't be like the biggest, compared to Anakin or Grievous or somebody like them. Their Ventress, especially, smaller name, but still very, very cool. And there's more than just Ventress you could do. You could do Cad Bane. Maybe Cad Bane could even go with the Padme update. Maybe it would be Jango Fett, so you could throw him in as the villain for that. Those are really the only two people I can think of, especially shooter-wise. Cad Bane and Jango Fett are the only two shooters, but Ventress, I think, would make a fantastic addition to the game and something that I think a lot of people would really want. But Ahsoka is the center point here. I really think people have wanted her in this game since it came out. Again, fantastic character, and it opens up the game to not just main. I know we have people in that game, and they've spread out, so it's not just absolute, fan favorites, or not just absolute main characters in the Star Wars world. Okay, they've expanded it a little bit, but at the same time, somebody like Ahsoka is a fan favorite and is a big character to the Clone Wars. I think opening it up and saying, here's an animated character and let's throw her into the game, very, very different, but very, very cool. I think it's coming. I really do think it's coming. You have to support this game at least a little bit longer. I don't feel like having Anakin come out is the ending of all the heroes and villains they're going to put in this game. I feel like they can do a couple more, and I think, if you match Ahsoka with a villain and you match Padme with a villain, you have two more sets, and maybe after that you say, okay, we're already deep into Star Wars Battlefront 3, so we're done adding heroes and villains to this game. They'll all be into the next game. So I really do think that's a possibility. reality, I think that's what should happen. And I hope we get Ahsoka. I hope it's soon. I hope we don't have to go 3, 4, 5 months. I don't expect it to still be monthly, considering now we have a gap where we don't even know characters coming in the future. But I would hope that this comes out before summer. I hope that we at least know what's coming next and when they're coming up. So, guys, let me know in the comments below. Do you want Ahsoka in Star Wars Battlefront 2? What do you think her abilities would be if you put her in? What do you think the villains that would be matched with her would be? All those questions, let me know. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel Podcast Now. Hit the bell icon so you guys are notified when all our videos go up. And thank you, as always, for watching this video. I hope to see you all on the next one.